If you had any doubts about Cartier's watchmaking prowess, think again, because this is Cartier flexing. Welcome to the Mainspringer channel. I'm Parikh, and in this channel we typically discuss the stories around watches that I find interesting and attract me towards them. And in today's video, we are talking about one of the newest watch releases from Cartier last year, which is the Cartier Santos Dumont Micro Rotor. Now, skeleton watches are contentious, and they're especially contentious because it doesn't really appeal to people that have very hairy wrists. In most skeleton watches, there is also nowhere to hide. Everything is exposed and clear to see, and somehow whatever remains has to be aesthetically appealing or beautiful to look at, and that is a very hard balance to achieve. Not too many brands are really good at it, but one of the brands that are extremely great at that is Cartier. And you can see examples of that with their skeletonized Cartier Crash, the Cartier Santos, especially the one version that they call the Night Owl, the Nocturne Blue. And these are amazing examples of Cartier really showing how amazingly well they can do skeleton watches that are extremely aesthetically appealing. And this particular watch is no exception. The Cartier Santos Dumont Micro Rotor skeleton is something like that does not exist in their catalog. For starters, the watch actually has the exact same footprint as a large Cartier Santos. In addition to that, the watch is just 1 millimeter thick than the existing Santos, and somehow they have managed to cram in a 44-hour power reserve that showcases a very aesthetically pleasing architecture. So if you look at this watch, it actually has the mainspring barrel up on the top left. On the right side, it has the escapement, both circular in shape that mutually balance each other. And then on the bottom half to the left, you have the micro rotor that actually features Alberto Santos Dumont's favorite place, the Demoiselle, that is actually carved in. And this is a platinum micro rotor because it needs to be heavy enough in order to carry the mass to turn the weight. And on the right side, you actually see this very traditional Cartier squared off motif that is skeletonized into the main frame. What's also very interesting is the dial actually has a very gentle lacquer that is drawn between these bridges, and the lacquer is actually done in gray, so it doesn't really stand out. It is more prominent in some of the other models, particularly the yellow gold that has a blue lacquer on it. And what is fascinating about this particular watch is Cartier managed to make this a daily driver because they have actually shock tested this watch 17,000 times. So this watch can definitely serve as your daily driver. Of course, if you do like the aesthetics of a skeleton watch and have no problem telling the time. But I think this is actually a stunning watch from the Cartier catalog. Unlike anything else that we've seen, this is their first automatic micro rotor, and automatic micro rotors are not easy to do. One of the more recent examples is from this brand called Gerald Charles, which is Gerald Genta's brand. They have a skeletonized watch. It is significantly bigger than what we see with this Cartier, and this is a Cartier Santos Dumont. So keep in mind, this is a dress watch that has been skeletonized with incredible capability and shock resistance, which makes this a stunning daily driver watch. To have this level of precision and engineering in order to execute a skeleton watch that is so beautiful is not in everybody's wheelhouse. And Cartier has the know-how. They call it the savoir-faire, which is amazing to put together such a beautiful looking watch at the end of the day. They actually spent 3 years developing this movement that went into this watch, and I have a feeling that we will see more of this movement as it takes shape in other watches, like maybe the tank asymmetrique and so on. On the wrist, the watch wears extremely well. It's got the same proportions as the Santos, the large Santos Dumont. The large size of the Cartier Santos is more like a medium-sized watch, so it looks really elegant on the wrist. And the skeletonization doesn't necessarily bother me. I actually like the way this watch looks on the wrist. I think it's fantastic. Thanks for watching this video. If you do have any thoughts about this watch, please put them in the comments below. If you do like this video, please hit the like button and do subscribe to this channel if you're interested to get notifications on any future videos. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.